All right, so it looks like we're starting off the right side with Keely Anderson out from Shenandoah. What position? Taking that outside hitter position on the right side. We also got Abby Stewart, Taylor Light, got a Taylor Rick and Maya Finley all taking up the right side. Well, I should say white team in this scrimmage. What we got coming on over the blue there to start us off?
Over in the blue team to start us off, we have number 16, Easton Swanson from where is that? From Conrad, Iowa. And then we have number 12, Carolyn Santos. Number 3, Taylor Rick. And
Taylor Rick right away with the point to start off the game.
Yes, hot start for the blue side.
And she's taken the serve again here.
Successful serve.
Set up and...
almost saved by the blue side and over. Almost out. Coming back in with a spike.
Nice.
That was 17. Keely Anderson from Shenandoah. Excellent spike. Very impressive.
Yeah, really saved it. Wasn't really able to receive a proper setup, just right off saving it from a...
Blue side was already on their heels, trying to rescue that last possession, right?
We got 15 taking the serve, Godfredson. Number 3 setting him up.
Godfredson dropping it outside there with the bump. Looks like number 16, Easton Swanson, is serving it up for the blue side again. Violation of some kind. What was that, Nick?
That is a good question. I believe that call may have been outside my expertise. .15 with the setup, and that spike did not quite make it over the net. Got Swanson setting it up with the serve. 16 with the set again, and
going over. An impressive rally here.
She really dove for it there. It's that Swanson again, dedicated to keep that in, but
to no avail.
Yeah. We got Anderson starting him off here. Oh. Not quite set up back far enough to save that one.
Overshot the serve a little bit there. Number 17, Keely Anderson.
We got Johnson setting up the serve this time.
Undershot there just a smidge that time.
Yeah.
It's finding a happy medium with that serve, it looks like.
Yeah.
Number 2, Taylor Bieneman with the serve.
Oh, successful block.
That was number 7, Shay Carmson.
And she saves it again. 7 is quick.
Yes. Fun little fact for you about Shay Carmson, she is 6 foot 3 inches tall, which is something.
That is tall.
That is tall. I don't know if you noticed, but it didn't look like she hardly had to jump to get up there. It's thoroughly impressive.
We got Eckert with the serve this time. Bumped up by number 2. Just barely made it over that block.
Couldn't quite save it, number 15.
And it looks like that'd be Santos with that one. The spike there.
Successful serve. Ooh.
Oh,
looks
never.
Like a little bit of confusion over on the blue side there.
Never could quite get it bouncing correctly once it gets that spin on it.
Oh, yeah.
We got Johnson with the serve this time. That was
almost
a dangerous spike there from Finley, but also perfectly set up. So that was just going to be dangerous from the get-go.
Dedication from number 31, Carly Eckert, with another dive. No, that's not very comfortable.
No.
Great block from, that was number 5, Delaney Spinks, my bad.
I think Light definitely has some credit for that with really shoring up the block.
That gives Blue the lead, 7-8. Breaking the tie there. Let's see if White can rally and get it back.
Oh, that was a nice decoy coming from Light there once again, distracting him from the real spike there. Was that number 5 that took it?
Yep, that was Delaney. It's tied back up, 8-8. Wide serve there. Just a little bit. That was served by number 8, Amaya Finley. Number 18 for the blue side, Sydney George. About to serve.
Another dangerous spike there from Light. I think we're seeing a key player this season, perhaps. Decoy was not quite as successfully played there from Scott. It didn't appear to trick Light there.
Number 23, Taylor Light. It's a block.
They really saved it from that block there. I wouldn't have seen that coming at me.
No. It's going to be number 3's serve for the blue side. That's Taylor Rick.
A little short there.
Subs coming in on the white side.
Looks like that would be Godfrenson coming back in, take over the serve.
And Carnes to take over up front.
Nice save from 17.
Looks like a lift violation of some kind.
Yeah, I think that set just was a little too set.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that was a deadly
Put
spike
down
there
by
from 17.
Authority. 17, that's Keely Anderson. And she's back there ready to serve it.
And that would have been another deadly decoy if they were able to get it on the inside there. But, are they going to get it over?
That's going to be 12. White still stopped it.
Stewart is definitely showing off her acting skills there with those fake outs.
And White can't save that one. We're tied up. Oh, no. 13's. Yeah, 13's on the board. It's a tight game so far.
Looks like that block just wasn't quite firm enough. Made it right through.
Delaney Spinks coming back in to the White side. Who's keeping it alive?
White's having a little more trouble.
Like he was out on a blue team member.
That one was quick. I honestly did not see who it.
Yeah, I don't know who it touched. Ooh, the block by Delaney Spinks. Impressive.
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Finished by number 16, Easton Swanson.
Anderson almost saved it, but doesn't look like there's anybody close enough behind her to really get it out of there.
No. Maybe if there was, they might have tripped on her. Ooh.
Well, that spike had quite a bit of power behind it for the
Yes.
save to send it rocketing up to the ceiling like that. Got Johnson taking it, the setup here. Ooh. That was quite the change up on her spike there. It looked like it was going to be a lot more powerful than it ended up being.
Santos really fooled him.
Yeah.
Speaking of acting.
Yeah.
A lot of wind up, just a little tap.
I think we're definitely learning the importance of really psyching out your opponent.
Okanaka with the serve.
That was another powerful spike coming from Finley there.
serve is just a little long from Finley.
Got George setting it up for Blue here. See if she can get it, keep it on the inside. And that was quite.
And back to Finley. Lights getting ready. No.
Just a little tap over there is all it takes sometimes.
Eckert once again diving for it, but just can't quite get there. Serve from Huss. White.
Oh. Definitely battling it out at the net.
Quite a rally here, quite a rally.
Yeah. And all off of some
Keeping
very
it
strong
alive,
blocks.
everyone. Got to get it over there. Oh, couldn't quite finish it.
And that was Okanaka. Just couldn't quite get it over with that spike. Is that the, we're already at the end of the first set, it looks like.
Certainly looks like that. Unless that was a timeout. Keeping it going here after the timeout. Up and over. And keeps it inside with the spike. Huss getting ready to serve it up again. Up and over.
Oh.
Swanson making it across there. Number 3, Taylor Rick getting ready to serve for the blue side. Up and over.
As Anderson with another spike after a great decoy setup.
Rick diving for the save, but couldn't quite get there in time.
Godfredson back in to take over the serve. Saved by Okanaka.
Return by Swanson.
There's Anderson, but they blocked it this time.
Combined effort between Casey Gollum and it looks like.
Was that Scott with her helping out?
Amaya Finley, or is it Devin Scott? I don't know. Well.
I think another lesson we're learning, they are fast.
Scott. It was Devin Scott, yeah. No. First game of the year, we're still learning names.
Yeah.
My apologies.
That was Karmazin finishing off that one, it looked like.
Yeah. Anderson getting ready to tee off on the serve. Outside from bump from Rick. And that's a timeout call. Wait, no, that's game. Or that's what's it, set?
Yes.
Set. Like I said.
Yes, part of the learning curve, since I believe high school volleyball just goes to 21. Am I correct?
I couldn't tell you.
I believe that was my mistake when believing the set was over at the 21.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like and NJCAA goes with the 25. That is my bad.
Yeah, I don't know if it's different for smaller schools or something. But I think at my school, high school, I 25. I am certain of nothing. I'm going on a limb, so yeah.
And that's what you really want from your commentator, to be certain of nothing.
Yes, absolutely. Especially in the first scrimmage of the year. It's a learning process for all of us, folks. You know, this team out here is learning how they're going to work this year, you know, by doing nothing but just getting out there and doing it. And we're here doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I can really see the importance of the scrimmage as far as just getting to know their teammate. They can really, once you stand across from them, I'm sure you can get a better sense of what they're about to do just from body language.
Not just standing across from them, but standing beside them, you know. Once you start playing with someone, you know, you start to learn where they're at. You develop a chemistry, and that's exactly what they're going for here today. And, you know, so nobody's really losing out there.
Right.
Everyone's gaining that experience. Looks like we're getting ready to kick off set number 2.
Who we got coming out on the blue side here? Looks like they're starting off with Scott, Swanson, Santos, Johnson, George, and Rick.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Then on the white side, we're looking at Light. We're looking at Huss. We're looking at Finley, Godfredson. Who else do we got there? Stewart and Anderson.
That's a wild set. Oh, but still saved with the bump, and they got it back over. Another wild bump. Can she make it over? And they're keeping this volley going.
Another impressive rally, a block from Anderson. Nope, from
That was from
Stewart.
Light and Stewart, I think.
Yeah, Light and Stewart, it looks like.
A little combo block.
Just get in the way. Got a serve coming in from Huss. Ooh, Light set up and over from Rick there.
Nice little dump shot.
Yeah, little dump shot.
Little dump shot.
Nick's been looking up on his volleyball lingo. That's a fun one. You know?
We're all learning.
Yeah. Gotta love it. Spike. Oh! Looks like Anderson's spike there got reflected. And,
Finley almost saved it, but it just went straight up, unfortunately.
The power from that really backfired on him.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate. Serve from Santos. No good. Johnson and Parmesan coming in for the white side. Johnson getting ready to serve. Up and over. failed block attempt there.
Swanson making it over the block for that one.
George getting ready to serve. Turned by Anderson. And it's in.
Probably best just to stay out of the way of that one. That one appeared to have some power.
Yeah. That doesn't look like it'd be very fun to get hit by.
No.
Anderson with the serve. Oh! And the triple block by the white team kills.
And that was El Harathi just powering right through that block. Number 6 going in for the spike. And it looks like it went. Yeah, it looks like that just barely went out, deflecting off of. Who was that? Was that Karmazin that deflected off of?
I think so. Ooh. Tough return put on the shoulders there of
Finley again.
Didn't have time quite to go down and get underneath it. Serve coming in from Swanson. Over the block. Back with a spike, but blocked.
Swanson taking this serve. Eight going up for the spike, and it's blocked.
Another example of that, the power on the spikes being used against the offense there, you know. Both of these teams are doing a great job of blocking.
Oh, Finley just tapping it over this time. Not going to let that power get used against her. Not again.
Not again. Once again, learning.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what this is all about. Getting a feel.
Is that what we're doing at the school? We learning?
I guess so. I don't know.
Oh, just inside there with that spike from Tag.
Very close one. Very close. But then again, we are up here, not down there, so.
Right.
They probably is a little less close like down there.
And it looks like they're substituting Tag out for Johnson.
Godwinson serving it up for the white team. Return. Gotta get it over. There we go. Oh, just barely teetering over. Just going out there, hitting the little pole. I don't know what the name for that is, but
I think it's the little pole.
Little pole. We'll go with little pole. Signifying it going out.
Finley with the spike again that they just weren't quite able to save themselves from.
It's tough to return something coming that fast at you.
Yep.
Our score is now 10-6. Once again, going out there with Light's spike. Just barely that little pull, you know?
We got Rick taking the serve here.
It's been a thorn in the side of Light.
Yeah.
Rick with the serve. Bump set, spike from Light.
Oh, that was a powerful spike.
Another one. There it is.
That was Light just really reaping her revenge on that net for robbing her the last couple of times.
Oh, yeah. Could feel the frustration, you know, just the tension just get released when that ball hit the ground over there.
Got Huss taking the serve this time.
Oh.
Are they going to save it?
Couldn't get returned.
Quite.
Not quite. Great serve from Huss. Great serve.
It's still a rather powerful set from George, but still not quite enough to get it over the net.
There's an impressive save from Finley. Again, Finley with the save. Wow.
Another powerful spike from Light. That name is quite contradictory to the amount of power she puts behind those spikes.
Heavy. Very heavy.
Yeah.
Yes, heavy power. I'll go with that. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. Taking a quick second to mop up some moisture on the ground there. We're back, I think. Yes. Us getting ready to serve it. Up and over.
Looks like that spike was a little long.
Outside. Spiked by Santos. Us getting ready for another serve. Up and up. Block was ready, but it wasn't needed.
There's Light with another spike.
I love it. I love it. Keeping it inside this time. Causing the timeout.
We're all tied up, too.
Ooh. White team was down just a minute ago. You know, they were just down 11. What was it, 11-5? Was that a 6-point deficit they just overcame?
I believe it was.
Impressive. Impressive. Perseverance.
Indeed. I would say Light had quite a heavy influence in that change.
How many puns are you going with for this one?
I don't know. Is there a more punny name?
No. Let's roll with it. Here we go. Here goes the season, guys. Yeah. All right.
I think they can see on the screen we're kind of doubling in crowd as the second game unfolds.
Man, I can see that. Our student population is coming out for this. Toss with the serve.
Oh, nice, and that was a very powerful spike from Swanson, making it right through the block.
Assist by Rick. Good teamwork over there on the blue team right now.
That was a very a long set there. It's almost more impressive when those travel that far, because the way the physics of hands being spread out rather than one small surface that you're putting all that power against. I'm going to sound like an idiot just explaining physics.
All right. Barely making over the serve. That was.
Oh, and an excellent block from 16.
Yes. Light with another spike.
Just on the inside there.
Really inside.
Another spike from Light. And they're subbing her back out. Looks like bringing in Johnson to replace her for the serve.
Oh! Johnson with the net cord serve right there. Just barely making it over. Surprising the defense there.
Surprised me.
Yeah.
That was an ace serve. I just remembered that term from my research earlier.
George getting ready to serve it up. Up and over.
Very powerful
it down
spike.
With authority, Anderson, Keely Anderson.
Right in between George's legs.
Didn't quite have enough time to react there. Anderson getting ready to serve it now. Number 10, Emily Tufts subbing in for the blue team. Serves just outside. Taylor Beeman getting ready to serve. Up and over. Almost outside.
Oh.
Returned by a member of the crowd. Thank you very much, fellow.
That was Rowden that almost saved it, but.
We can't play that?
Play what?
Well, we said it, back over there. Bump, and the attempted spike gets stuffed by Destiny Spinks. Delaney Spinks. Why do I keep saying Destiny? Up and over. Oh, and they keep it alive.
I thought that one was dead for sure.
That is thoroughly impressive. That's dedication right there. Commitment.
Oh, and that was Karmazin for that point. Not quite saved by Rowden. Karmazin is also not fallen for the decoy. Taking another point with a successful block. Taking a timeout with 19-14.
Set 2 of the evening. A little less close than our first set, but there's been some momentum had by both teams.
We've definitely seen a lot more names come up on the scoring list. I'd say.
Beeman with the serve, up and over.
That was a real light serve, too. Oh, and Finley really forcing it.
Blue team getting the point there.
Yeah, another foul there for White. I believe that was a double contact. May have come in contact with her head as well as her hand there.
That would be a double contact. That's right, man.
Number 5 coming in powerful, but like we said, that block can really take your power back from you.
Yep. Ricocheting right off the hands of the defender, right back onto the own floor. Frustrating. Second attempt, no good for number 5, Spinks either. So. Number 14, Johnson, good serve.
That was Karmazin with another powerful one.
Very good finish from the 6'3" individual. Another one of those, yes.
We're bringing light back into the game. Powerful spike coming from Al-Harathi, but on the outside.
And based off that reaction, I think it made it into the crowd. I heard some O's.
Yeah, somebody got a little souvenir.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, another dump shot coming from Tufts.
In. Great return from Finley.
That's 14. Keep saving those low ones. Finley with some power, but still saved. Back
Spinks
down with the block from Spinks.
Yep. Just slipped it right in between. Got the team with the serve. Successful.
Oh, another real light one there.
Blocked by Light.
And just tapped over from Al-Harathi.
Devin Scott coming in for the blue team over there. As
right to the center, barely returned. There's Finley. And it looks like that was another double contact there.
Looks like it.
Oh, that one's wild, but sets right over. Just barely saved there by 18.
Finley getting ready to serve over for the white team. Right to the middle. Tip is missed.
Just timed it slightly wrong there from Santos.
Barely missed it. Barely missed it. Well, that looks like the end of the set. Looks like blue team wins that one. Change of sides as we go into set 3. Looks like we're about ready to jump back into this. Or at least we're getting close. Looks like on the team side, some people have been switched around a little bit. Perhaps for the purpose of balancing, as the scrimmage is for people to,
Right. It's for the purpose of their practices and not the purposes of keeping us not confused.
Getting hold on. Right with a small tip. Got down by Anderson. And over with Santos. Blocked by Carnegie. Spiked by Santos for the point.
Finally lands there after a very fast-moving volley.
Very fast, very fast.
Already noticing a big energy boost in this third set.
Feeling fresh as some people were moved around team-wise.
Finley taking it over the net. Oh, and they just let that one fall.
There's a little bit of confusion, it looks like, over there. Going for a little fake out and fake themselves out, it seems. Which, that's okay, that stuff is hard to coordinate.
Best to get those out of your system now while competing against yourself.
Early in the season,
yeah.
I agree. Good serve from Gutson. Santos with the
powerful
spike
block there from Stewart, it looked like. Got Godfredson taking the serve.
Up and over. Santos with a small tip. Making it a little hard on White team over there.
And a powerful spike from Anderson that just couldn't be stopped.
Yeah. Tag went in with everything she had. Couldn't quite save it with that right arm.
Godfredson here with another serve. That one's on the outside. Got Santos taking the serve. That one's just a bit too far.
Santos visibly frustrated as she steps out, like funnily, like amusingly frustrated, like an like a joke,
It is just a scrimmage.
It is
after
a scrimmage.
all. It's another successful block from Stewart there, giving another point for White.
Anderson with the serve.
Well, that one was set over. I don't think Tag really touched that one, did she?
Rick was going for the setup over to Tag, but I think she accidentally put it over. Rick with the set. Over to. Oh.
That's Karmazin just tapping it over. The decoy worked that time, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Sitting right behind it. That's impressive. Well coordinated from the blue team over there. Looks like the white team starting the sideline cheers over there. Drop down with authority. Number 26. That's Allhardy?
Yeah.
Allhardy. Yeah, there we go. Impressive. Straight down the middle there, too. That was great. I like that. Biederman getting ready to serve to the white side. A little bit of hesitation there. But he got over. And a save. Indeed.
That was some impressive saving there. It was quite the wild ball. And there was Finley going in for a powerful spike, but it looks like Karmazin stopped her.
Yep. Karmazin in 28, Casey Gala, who I think just got tagged in. Karmazin with the serve, up and over. Delaney unable to get the spike.
Tag with the spike. They're going to save it.
Quite a rally going here. Golub with the tip over.
Oh, that one's too wild.
And it can't be saved.
That was Anderson with the final touch there. Got Karmazin setting up the serve. Another powerful spike there from Alharthy. And Finley just couldn't quite get it over. Another point for Blue.
Going for a little too light of a touch there. Didn't quite make it. Karmazin with another serve. Up and over.
It looks like that spike just went a little far.
Yeah, Spinks' spike goes long. Our score is 7-8. Karmazin with the serve.
Another powerful one from Alharthy that just couldn't be saved.
Yeah, Tufts went down for it, but couldn't quite get low enough. It looked like went straight off her fist. Some substitutions being made here.
Got Johnson taking the serve. That save went straight up. Are they going to make it over?
Oh, scrambling over on the white side, barely making it over.
Finley saves it to make the spike. Another point for White. Yes, another point for White.
9-8. Blue still in the lead.
Tag just tapping it over, but it looks like that'd be a foul hitting the stick thingy.
The little stick, yeah. Yeah, that's what we agreed to
The little
call it earlier,
stick,
so
yeah.
let's roll with it. Yeah, we've made it this far. I mean, you know, 3 sets deep. And
if we change the vocab now, we'll just confuse people.
Yep. Oh, blocked.
And it looks like that set might have just been a little too light.
Golub couldn't quite get it over the block by, was that Light? Light
I believe it was. Yep.
Yep. Looks like Blue is calling a timeout as well.
Looks like Blue's ready to get back into the game.
Blue is ready. White is still making some calls as they break it down.
We got Johnson taking the serve out of the timeout here, 11-8.
Johnson serve up and over.
Oh, and a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, causing some confusion already on the Blue side.
And it looks like Spinks gives White another point with just a light little block there. Blue was definitely set back by that lack of communication.
Up and over from Johnson.
And just tapped down again by Spinks.
She's getting her blocks down right now. That's very impressive.
Well, I mean, being 6 feet tall, it's got to help being right up that net.
Oh, yes, definitely. Johnson serve up once again, up and over.
Tag powerfully going at it, but it was on the outside, and that point goes to White. Finley really nails it down there right through the block.
Some anger just released once again. There's some smiles on the court on the White side right now after that.
Yeah.
Johnson
That
still
one's
just outside.
a little too long. We got Tag starting off on the blue side here. Just a little too long though as well. Got Finley starting us off, 16-9. And it looks like that set was a little too far back for 12 to get it over Santos.
That is 17-9 White. Unfortunate low serve coming from Finley. Okanaka getting ready to serve for the blue team. Okanaka. Saved by Anderson.
Finley taking it over. And just tapped over by 9 there.
Devin Scott with that little spike set hybrid, whatever you want to call it. She just did it.
I like spike set.
Spike set. That's what we'll go with. Coming up with our own loose vocabulary here, so I don't know. Another serve from Okanaka. Over and good.
Powerful spike there, bouncing off a Tag out of bounds, giving White another point.
Good placement there. Possibly in a spot where it might have gone out. But
it looks like they're taking Spinks out here, bringing in Stewart and Light.
That's Biederman they just took out. Yeah.
Biederman, yeah, the other one that they took out.
Oh yeah. Set over by Tag. That is a point for Blue because of a double touch there. Looked like.
Otherwise, would have been an excellent decoy. I think they had him there.
Rick with a good serve. Powerful.
And
But Light with a
bringing it heavy
down.
again.
Alrighty. Say less.
Now they're taking her back. She did her job. That's all they needed her to do.
Mm-hmm. Is that Gottfriedson back there to take a place serving? Looks like it.
As Parmesan just tapping it over.
Eckert with the serve.
Powerful spike there coming from Anderson, but it's on the outside, giving that point to Blue.
Scores 14-19. White is up. Looks like our video is down. All right, well, I'm going to go check on our video, and Nick will take this for
I'll try to keep us going here. Anderson with the serve. Karmazin goes up with a powerful spike, but it's a successful block coming from 13 and 8 there on the white side. Finley and Stewart. Another spike from Karmazin, but saved almost by 15, but blocked again to give another point for blue there. Got George serving for blue, but it doesn't make it over, giving a point for white there. Taking us to 25-15, ending that set. A little time here while they change sides.
Looks like our technical difficulties have been solved. You can thank me later.
We're starting off this new set with a point for blue. Looked like that was a block from Karmazin. We got Swanson starting off the serve here. Just a nice little tap over from Stewart there for the point for White.
Looks like Light and Godfredson are tagging out. And number 20,
got Johnson.
Johnson filling in for the serve.
Very low save there from 16, and Karmazin with some power, but successfully blocked by 13 and 17 on the White. It'd be Anderson and Stewart.
Oh, the save attempt going over to Johnson.
They're successfully saved that one. It looks like Karmazin gonna, oh, she just lightly tapped it over when I thought she was gonna come in heavy.
Managed to keep it inside as well. That's that was a precision move, Nick.
Yes. We got Okanaka taking the serve there for blue. Is that what we got?
We got some applause for Stewart tying her shoe. Sounds like. So with a little tap over, Blue's able to recover it. Set up to Karmazin. Good to go.
I believe that one is on a touch count there. Just bouncing off of the net rather than any of White's hands. And that one's just inside, giving the point to White.
Stewart kept it inside there with an authoritative spike. Standing at 6'2", which is tall. Not a lot of jumping goes on there. You can't get over that, man. It's crazy. That's a Karmazin. Puts it in. But some type of violation. Lift, it looks like.
Yeah, that'd be the lift there.
Serve outside to Anderson. Scores 3-5.
Got Karmazin with the serve here. And it's just a bit too long. Give another point for White.
6-3. Spinks is back in. Get ready to see some blocks, folks.
Tag really, or Tag, sorry.
Assist by Tufts. Tag coming out, it looks like, for Okanaka. She's ready to dish out a good serve. Oh, a little long.
Taking our score to 7-4. Looks looks like we got Godfredson coming into the game to take the serve for White. Powerful spike, but saved. And just bumped over there.
Stumbling there. 2 touches from number 15. That's Godfredson. Puts our score at 8-4.
And we got George coming in to take the serve for Blue. Finley coming in powerful, but blocked.
That block was courtesy of Scott and Tufts right there.
Finley just dump shotting it over this time, but saved again. And she saves it for White.
Tufts pushing it over there for Blue. Going up the block again, and there's no
Finley
one there.
just rides the net down to where there's no defenders.
Yeah.
Great tactic. I wonder if you can actually, there's a way to master riding the net like that.
I like it. I'd like to see it more often. Finley with a decent serve over to the middle, over to Okanaka. Drop down outside, but nevertheless with authority.
We got a late call there coming from the ref, it looks like. Giving that to Blue.
A little bit of confusion, looks like.
We got Rick coming in to take the serve for Blue, it looks like.
Up and over. Spinks with a spike.
Powerful spike that goes right in the net to give him a touch count violation there coming from 17. Give another point for Blue. Anderson saving that one. Powerful spike coming from Light, bringing it heavy on those blockers again.
Unblockable right there. That just bounced right off of her arm. And you can't keep it on their side at that point, you know, when there's that much power behind it.
I wish we could just mic Light just so we could hear how hard she's hitting.
Yeah. I'd like that.
Beanaman with the serve for White.
Diving for the save. That was Davidson for White. Set up to a spike.
And there's Karmazin there finishing it off with the spike.
Assist by Rick.
We got Swanson taking the serve for Blue. Anderson goes in hot, but the blocks makes it go back over for him.
Finley to Davidson, up to Anderson.
Anderson gets it over this time. That one's just a little long.
Sydney George with that set. Going outside the back.
Got Johnson taking the serve for White. Karmazin just dump shotting it over for a point for Blue, taking it to 10-9.
Hannah Huss going for that diving save. She was really trying to make it, but she just couldn't quite get there. It bounced right off of her knuckle. Johnson lining up the serve. I think.
Yep, that's Johnson with the serve, waiting for some more pool cleanup.
Up and over with that serve. Set by Johnson, spiked down by Anderson.
Oh, and just barely put over the net there by Golub. Give another point for Blue.
Just a little tap. That's all she needed there.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah.
That's taken up to a tie game. Quite the recovery for Blue.
Yeah, we got 10s. You're right. Serve from Johnson.
Anderson taking the spike, but it's saved.
Johnson saved there.
Finley saving it for White.
Johnson with the direct setup to Stewart.
Just barely keeping that spike on the inside. Got Anderson with the serve for White. Tag goes up for the spike, but it goes into the net. Finally given possession. Oh, well, that's my... White already had possession. I don't know what I was saying. But another point for White. Karmazin up for the spike. Just drops it right into the donut.
Oh, there was no violation there, my bad.
Nope, just a good, clean, old-fashioned point.
Yes, sir.
Point for Blue, taking us to 12-11. Karmazin with a real light serve.
Stewart setting it back up.
Finley coming in hot. Saved, though.
Finley bumping it back up there. And throwing it down. Is it
gonna be able to save this one? Tague taking it down there. That was quite the battle we saw going between Finley and Tague there for a while.
Karmazin getting ready to serve once more. Stewart with the fake.
And Al-Harathi bringing it down. Another point for White, taking us to 13-12.
Stewart's tagging out. Bringing in Spinks.
Tague just barely getting it over that block.
Anderson pushes it over last second. Blocked by...
And that set's just a bit too far, giving another point for White.
Yep. Just a bit too far. Anderson just pushing it over at this point.
Tague
going for the block. Unsuccessful.
That's Tague giving another point for Blue, and taken out with Okanaka taking up the serve for her.
Okanaka serve up and over. Spike.
Al-Harathi.
I gotta...
I'm only struggling with it now. I had it the first two games. We got Godfredson with the serve for White. A little confusion there with the return. They get it over, but it's just a bit too far, giving another point for White, taking us to 16-13.
Up and over with a decent serve that can't get returned.
It looks
Timeout
like that.
Blue. Yeah. Looks like we're going to be taking a bit of a break here. Score 17-13, White. Getting back into it. Carpenton's ready to serve back there. For White. Up and over. Okanaka returning.
Oh, and
tipped over by number 16, Swanson.
Another point for Blue, taking us to 17-14. Looks like they're taking Johnson out, bringing in Scott.
O'Harathi with the spike.
Yeah. Getting Rowden to touch it before it going out of bounds. Finley with the serve for White. It's a powerful spike, successfully blocked by 26 and 5.
Swanson was going for it. She wanted it, but White was not having it. Anderson with the spike after the whistle.
Looks like there may even be a little confusion between the refs on that one was. Oh, and an ace serve coming from Finley. Another point for White, taking them to 21-14.
Net cord serve there again. And Blue
That
can't
was another
react.
great serve from Finley. Scott couldn't quite save it.
Finley's third serve here. Looks like it's getting returned. Anderson with the spike. And that gives them the point. 23-14. White.
White is not giving Blue much chance to recover here. Another powerful serve, getting that save to go backwards, but they're adjusting.
Ooh, an interesting move there from the right side.
I remember looking up what term that was, but I don't remember what it was. But looks like that block from 5 got White the point anyways.
Oh, excuse me. I did say White was.
Looks like Blue got the point. My bad. I missed what happened.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm all kinds of turned around right now. Let's get this figured out. All right. It's 23-15 White. 23-16 White. Make it. Right? I don't even know what I'm right now. I'm joking with you. All right, it looks like we got Rick serving for Blue. Up to Anderson with the spike. Saved by Okanaka. Brought over. Dropped down by Spinks, but she got in the net, giving the point to Blue. Served up by
Finley keeping it in play. 17 getting it over. Anderson with powerful spike, but it's still saved. I believe
double touch. Yep, that's a double touch.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for the blue team as they don't have much to spare right now. 17-24.
Just one more point for blue to for white, sorry, finish out this set.
Stewart coming in and serving. We have Bieneman. Up and over. The set and the spike make it over.
And that was an unsuccessful block coming from Alaharthy. Looks like we got Swanson taking the serve for blue. And it's just too long. Successful call from Finley there, giving them the win.
That'll be the set, yep. White 25, blue 18. Looks like we have at least one more set. Back to it once again. Looks like Rick is back there ready to serve. Blue. And, yeah, looking good. Here we go. Ready? I'm
ready.
Yeah. Up and over. That is a point to blue as white got a little bit in the net there. Looks like.
They're either getting tired as the sets go on, or the ref is just getting harder with those calls in the net.
Mm-hmm.
Seen a lot more of them.
The late game, we're seeing.
And there we got an ace serve. Another point for blue. Taking it 2-0. Blue.
Rick with the third serve.
15 setting it up again.
Return by Stewart. thrown down into the blocking arms of Gowan. Johnson getting ready for her serve, her first serve, or for White's first serve this set. Net cord.
Oh, nice.
Switching it. All right, once again, Johnson. Second serve. Up and over. Just with the setup. Over to Watt.
That's Anderson bringing it in heavy, deflecting it off of their blockers for a point for White. Taking us to 3-2.
Johnson, fourth serve. Goes over with the set.
And that's Karmazin with the final spike to give Blue possession again.
Very light there again. That's been a recurring theme here tonight. Is that the light stuff's been tricking the deep.
Mm-hmm. We got Santos taking the serve for Blue as White mops up some more pooling issues.
Santos will serve up and over to Finley. Set up by Johnson.
Anderson brings it down hard, but it's saved.
Karmazin making it over with the spike.
And it looks like Stewart's block didn't quite do enough, giving Blue another point.
Santos with the serve. Johnson to Stewart with the spike, and it can't be saved by Blue.
But that sure didn't keep Rick from diving for it.
Nope, not at all. If anything, I think it encouraged Rick to dive for it.
Right. When else do you dive for it if not to save those impossible ones? We got Anderson here with the serve for White. It goes right into the net, unfortunately. Giving possession back to Blue.
We've been seeing some great serves tonight, though. That was the first in a while that I've seen of a troublesome one.
We got Johnson starting off the serve for Blue.
Johnson to Anderson with the spike. Karmazin with the spike over, deflected.
They're going to set up tag. She brings it in hard, but it's saved as well. And there, Finley spiking it into the net for another point for Blue, taking us to 4-6. Just barely saved by White there.
Spike.
I was not thinking they were going to.
Yeah, I'm shocked too. That was
a very heavy spike from Finley there that just could not be saved by Johnson, taking it out. Giving possession back to White and taking the score 5-6.
That ball knocked their tripod holding their iPad, getting game film a little bit. Hope that doesn't put their shot off center. Rick up to Karmazin. Really good with the spike there. Up and over with the set.
Finley bringing in heavy, but they save it. Tag. Oh. The soft one that gets blocked right back into her. And that's another point for White, taking us to 6-6, tie game.
That's right, Nick. It's all tied up.
It is. It's all tied up.
The light spike from Scott there. Like I said, we have that recurring theme tonight.
And a daring move after seeing what happened to Tags.
Yeah.
Karmazin bringing it in heavy. And that's what they needed for another point for Blue. And to bring the possession back over to Blue as well. It looks like they're taking Karmazin out to give the serve over to, is that Santos we got coming in?
That's Okanaka.
Okanaka, my bad.
Rick is also out, and in her place is Scott. No, Tufts.
Finley bringing it down hard. Couldn't be saved by Okanaka, bringing possession back to White. Another point, taking us to 7-7 and tying it up again.
Goffredson gets ready to serve it. Standing back for White. By Santos. Drop down in between two blockers. That was Devin Scott.
And they got Tag leaving the game to bring in Eckert for the serve. Finley just barely sets it over. And it looks like she got a little two in the net with that one, giving another point for Blue.
It was lucky for Blue. It looked like Scott was in a little bit of a tough situation there in terms of the return.
Finley tapping it over again.
Heineman trying to save it there, but it looked like did that go out?
Yeah, that one was out for another point for Blue, taking us to 7-10. Finley taking it over. Looks like that one's going to be on the outside for another point for White.
Scott was going for the little gentle set over there and just went a little outside.
Got Finley taking the serve.
Returned by Eckert. Picked up by Tufts and into the net from Santos.
Okanaka dives for it, but it can't quite be saved with that serve from Finley, taking us to 9-10. I'd say Finley's aiming to tie it up again.
I'd say so.
If not win.
Yeah.
That's probably the main goal.
Great serves here from her.
Looks like that one was a little bit of confusion with the call, taking it to 10-10.
What is the rule with the ceiling here, Nick? You know?
The rule with the ceiling?
Yeah, because I know sometimes you can. Oh, that barely made it. Sometimes, I think in high school, the rule goes if it touches the ceiling and it's on your side, then it's still in play. But if it touches the ceiling and goes over, then that's out of bounds or something like that.
Oh.
I think it's something to that extent.
I wish I knew the answer.
Either way, we're tied up right now. I think.
It's Okanaka saving it there. And it looks like 9 got a little 2 in the net there. Give another point
That's
for White.
Scott. Yep. Scott up to 14. Getting returned. Set up.
Anderson bringing it in heavy. And it looks like she bounced it off of Johnson there to get out of bounds for another point for White. And it takes us 12-10 as they take another timeout.
Very good showing from both sides tonight, whether you're on the white side or the blue side. Good practice getting in here early before the season. No better way to start a semester. You know, just some volleyball, right? Good time. Serve from Finley. Eckert set up by...
that spike's just barely saved by 15.
Santos.
15 with another good save.
That's a point for Santos right there. Couldn't quite return it over on the white end. Scott gets taken out, replaced by number 28, AC Golub.
Got Johnson taking the serve for blue.
Anderson.
Coming in real heavy, but saves it as well.
Golub with the set over.
Oh, and just a little tap there.
Santos. Johnson with the set over. Almost getting it. Yep. Getting the point. Johnson's serve is up. Just getting ready to tee off. Up and over.
Anderson coming in heavy and successful that time with a point for white.
Authority. Authority was had there.
Looks like we're taking out Spinks to bring in took out a couple of people there. I missed that one.
For the spike. Anderson with the spike. And the point goes to white. 14-12.
We got Huss taking the serve for white.
Huss's serve is long.
Giving a point for blue and switching possession again. Score of 14-13. Looks like we got Rick coming in. Take the serve for blue.
Up and over with the serve from Rick. Spike attempt. No good.
Anderson getting it back over.
Santos to Anderson. Another spike attempt. Possibly a long spike.
Oh, is that one going to make it over?
And it does.
Anderson coming in heavy, but saved again
long
by 14.
Rally going here. Long rally. 33 over to 26. Save by 14.
And
Makes
we are
it over.
definitely looking at the longest volley of the game so far.
Oh.
And that was a heavy one by Santos, but successfully blocked by our Al-Harathi. Finally ending that long volley and giving possession back over to white.
Score is 15-13.
Got Johnson taking the serve for white.
Cleaning up the floor over there. Don't want anybody to slip.
Finley getting that one back over. Karmazin coming in hot, but Finley saves it again. Anderson with the spike, but it's saved. And Karmazin finally gets that one over for a point for blue. Bringing our score to 15-14. It is a tight game. Got Santos taking the serve for blue. Oh, but we got more mopping to do.
That's right, Nick. We definitely have more mopping to do.
Finley saves it again. Anderson bringing it over, but it's out for a point for blue. Taking us to a tie game, 15-15.
That's right, Nick. We're all tied up.
Yep.
Santos getting ready to serve over here.
Finley saving it, but not quite. May have been a little miscommunication there between 13 and 20, it looked like.
Little heel click coming from Tag right there. That's kind of funny. I don't know. Just going to point that out there. Another serve coming from Santos over to 20.
Anderson with a heavy spike. Looks like that forced a double touch on blue there, giving a point to white.
Anderson's lining up to serve now.
I don't know if you noticed, but it's a tie game once again, 16-16.
That's right, Nick. We're all tied up.
Karmazin gets it over, and it looks like that ceiling rule may have come into play.
Yep, there it is. And it's in.
Yep, and that was Anderson with a bump that got all the way to the back row.
White takes the lead just like that, man. Coming off our tie.
A wild save there. Tag gonna get it over, and for the point. Getting possession back over to blue, and yes, indeed, it's a tie game.
That's what I'm talking about.
17-17.
That's right, Nick. We're all tied up.
Got Johnson.
Sorry. Johnson with the serve.
Gets it over.
Set up to...
And it looks like...
Stewart.
Yep. Didn't quite get it over.
Johnson with her second serve. A lot of squeaking going on out there. Up and over. Johnson's
nice
set.
decoy, but it looks like Finley couldn't quite get it over for another point for blue.
We're looking at 17-19. Johnson serve.
Finley gets it back over. And it looks like Scott couldn't quite get it over.
Yeah, Scott couldn't quite get it. She was definitely going for something light.
Yeah.
No real big wind up there. Possibly a score if she would have connected there. Biederman serve. Up and over. Out.
Another point for blue. Taking us to 18-20.
Okanaka getting ready to serve back there. Up and over. Set up.
Finley bringing in hot, deflecting it off a Tag for the point. Or I'm sorry, did she deflect that off Scott?
I think that was off Scott, yeah. I don't know, it was so fast. Wow.
We got 19-20 as Godfredson goes for the serve. Tag getting it over.
Biederman putting it over barely.
Looks like we got another long volley coming. And Tag ends it there, deflecting it off of Anderson for the point.
There's some heat there. There's definitely some heat. Tagging out, though. Tag is out. Tag is taken out. That's kind of fun.
to bring Eckert in to serve for her. Got 19 to 21. Eckert gets it over. 5 just barely bumping it back over for White.
Oh, some confusion about assignments over on the White side.
Give another point for Blue, taking us to 19 to 22.
Seemed right there that Finley thought that Bieneman was going to be there, but Bieneman thought that she would get it for Finley.
Finley coming in hot, but saved by Okanaka. I only stumble when I got a stride going.
Yeah, no, I get it. You're better than me.
Eckert with the serve for Blue.
Up and over. Ooh.
That was a real light point there from Godfredson.
Just slipping it over, right over the front row there.
I'm not even sure if she meant for that one to be a point.
Oh, I think she did. I think that was some serious strategy going there.
Got Finley taking the serve for White. Okanaka saves it. Bumped over by 12. Heavy one that takes, that one was just on the inside there.
Off of Okanaka's hand, I believe there.
Oh, that.
Yeah. She was going for the save. She probably could have avoided it, but, when it's coming at you that fast, it's tough to judge.
I usually just run out of the way.
Yeah.
Heavy one from 12, but it's saved by Bieneman.
Oh!
Okanaka really takes one just to get it back over.
In Scott Sterling fashion.
She's still taking it as Anderson brings the heat.
Oh.
Spinks goes in for a light one, but it's bumped right back, or blocked right back to her, giving Blue the point, taking us 21 to 24.
That's right, Nick. Blue only needs one more point to win this one. They got Johnson serving. Finley.
Bieneman going to bump it over. That one's on the outside. Give a point for White, taking us to 22 to 24.
Getting closer.
We got
Stewart subs in.
Okanaka diving for it again. 12 just gets it over.
Stewart saving it and can't do much to stop it from hitting the ground there. Already hit it.
Looked like that was Golub kind of reinforcing it to the ground to give him the win. And it looks like that is the scrimmage, giving the win to Blue. There you have it, folks. If you're wondering which half of our team is better, we decided it here.
That's a bold statement, Nick. I'm not sure if I agree with that. Because it was a great showing by both sides, and
and as we all know, that was not the point of this. This was a learning experience for all of us, for the players, for the commentators, for the audience.
Everyone's learning something today.
Perhaps even for the ref, as we see a little conversation between the coach and him about some earrings, it looks like.
Huh. Who'd have thunk it? All right. Well, I think that closes out our stream for the day. We need to get probably back home. We got our first day of classes
got dinner.
tomorrow. Yeah. Dinner. Yeah, that's a good idea. Where are we going? You're buying, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us.